What is up, guys? SnackGod here, back for another video, and today I've gathered 10 items that SnackGod cannot live without. I'm sure you guys have seen these videos before with other people, with celebrities or rappers, but I'm doing my own variant, and if you guys want to stick around and see what I can't live without and what items mean something to me and are important, well, obviously, watch to the very end. But for now, let's begin. So for number 10, alright, we have a big list. I'm going to start with kind of the least important on the list to the most important. Keep in mind, these things all do matter to me, as that's why they're things I can't live without, but there is an order of least important to most important. Starting with number 1, we're going to have to go with gaming. Now, this channel, SnackGod, if you didn't know, originally was called Wonton Gaming. About a year and a half ago, I changed the name. And basically, it started out with gaming videos. I played games like Destiny and Call of Duty, Fortnite, and a lot of other stuff too, like 7 Days to Die. But anyways, gaming started out my YouTube channel, and I still game regularly, probably every couple of weeks, with my friends. I play on the weekends. But anyways, without this PS4 controller, I wouldn't have, started off my YouTube channel. Obviously, I was gaming with the PS3 back then. I got it during 7th grade, but I didn't get the PS4 until 8th grade. And that's when really I started taking a little more interest into gaming. So this is one of my least important items on the list, just because I haven't been playing games as much and uploading gaming videos. But this has a great matter to my life because gaming kind of made me a little bit to the person who I am today. So let's go on to the next item, and that is music. So this is not just any music in particular, and I didn't have any music, obviously, but I chose an item to represent it. This AirPod case right here. I listen to these AirPods a lot, but the AirPods aren't actually the real item. My favorite rapper, if you guys haven't known by now, is Eminem. My favorite artist in general. I think he's very talented and considered one of the greatest of all time because of his accomplishments, his influence, and his skills. He's obviously changed the rap game a lot, and I like his music because it isn't always the same, and you can find a difference when you listen to him and something more that's on the modern day or mainstream media. So that's why I really like to listen to him, and I listen to his music a lot. When I first found out about his music in 6th grade, it was obviously one of his most well-known songs, Lose Yourself, which he has won a Grammy for. And that got me into his music because at that time, the music I was on the list, the only white rappers there was like Macklemore and like some other white people, right? No one really knew them. But now you have Eminem, and he was making hits at the time. Obviously, when I was in 6th grade, I think it was like 2014 or something like that. It was pretty crazy. But obviously, 2014, Eminem has been out for a while. I just didn't know who he was because, I'm born in 2003, and a lot of the kids nowadays, they don't know who Eminem is, or they don't know how good he is. So that's number 2 on the list. Number 3, we're going to have to go with hypebeast accessories. So Supreme, one of the brands I got really deeply into. It's kind of during freshman year. I didn't really like it just because it was expensive. All right, people have that misconception with hypebeast. They think that they like a brand or a style of something just because it's really expensive. That is not true at all. If it was just as expensive, I would buy the most expensive pieces and not care about how I looked. However, it is a balance of how you like the culture of streetwear, skateboarding, or just the look in general. As long as you buy something that makes you happy, in my opinion, and you think it looks good on yourself, buy it and don't care what they say. People who think you buy it just because of the brand name, well, it could be possible. There are people who do that, but I'm telling you guys, most of the hype beasts around there, if you get to know them, they don't just buy stuff because it has a big price tag or because you want to show off. Alright, so this is important because it made me able to resell Supreme and other hypebeast stuff to make money, and it also got me into more of the streetwear genre, which is basically my style of fashion nowadays. Now, let's move on to the 4th item. So we got the controller, we got the music, and we got the iPhone. Now, what next? Well, I guess you have it, the shoes, alright? I can't live without shoes, and this symbolizes multiple things. Not just shoes in general, but sneakers, such as sneaker reselling, and also community of sneakerheads. It's got me involved with a lot of other people, made me new connections that I couldn't have imagined meeting, and it also gave me a new interest. And obviously, before shoes, every boy, I feel like they collect something. I used to collect Pokemon cards, and I stopped for many years, but I switched over to shoes because I found that not just shoes look cool, sometimes they can be like abstract and unique, but also you can also make money on them by holding and selling or flipping old shoes. And this is what is really cool. So I picked one of my favorite shoes, the Off-White Prestos, and I thought they were really nice, so I chose them for this video. Alright, let's move on to the 5th item, guys. 5th item. So we're halfway through the list pretty much. Let me get it. Now, other than shoes, this is probably going to be the last real clothing item or accessory item, similar to the other ones, but this is going to be designer items. So I picked the Gucci belt to resemble it because it's designer. And the reason I like designer is because well, when people have money, what are they into? Well, high quality, high fashion, right? So this is basically like something that is good quality, right? You want to buy brands that last long. If this wasn't made out of the same material and it had the Gucci logo, I probably wouldn't buy it for that price tag, just because I know it wouldn't be very durable, it wouldn't feel good or last long at all. You buy brands like LV and stuff like that, their bags last a very long time because they put a lot of quality into it and they're made with more, expensive materials and stuff like that. So I am interested in designer items because, first of all, I think it's very interesting how some of these artists behind it, like the artists behind Off-White or Kanye or LV, whatever they do, they have to create it, like Virgil Abloh and them like that. So especially these designer brands, they have a lot of different abstract art. Now let's move on to the sixth item. This is kind of a combined thing, as it also includes like my accessories. So right here, if you guys haven't seen here, I'll take it off. This is the chain that was given from me from my grandparents, kind of like close to when I was like about 1 year old. And it had a little Buddha with a jade on it that was attached, but obviously now it came off. I have to reattach it. It's separate out, swear. But this chain means a lot to me because it was passed down from family, and it also makes me like, kind of reminds me of tradition and stuff like that. And this chain I've been wearing all my life. So if basically something I couldn't live without because I've had it on all my life. And just to go along with it, this watch that I got on my 15th birthday, it's pretty nice. It's just the Armani watch. And I believe personally a watch can make any normal outfit just look a little bit better. And it's pretty cool like that. So, you know what? The watch and the necklace, well, these are accessories, and that is number 6 on the list. All right. Number 7 is track. All right. I didn't really have a good item to represent track, but I do have something that can combine track and snack selling. So we have our track sweater from last year, Mills High School track and field 2019, guys. So I put SnackGod on there. You were able to put anything you wanted on the customization, and I got SnackGod. This is basically like a windbreaker type of jacket. Costed me $60, but it wasn't really worth the $60 for the material. It was more of like a memory piece. So when I come back one day for nostalgia, I'll know that, SnackGod sells snacks, was in high school, involved in track. He loved it because I like to run, I like to jump, I like to throw, all the things of track. Who doesn't like that? So this jacket is something I can't live without because I wear it a lot. Out of the 7 days of the week, I probably wear it 4 out of 7 days. All right, that is the 6th item. Now for the 7th item, well, you guys may have guessed it. We have the wallet, but not just the wallet. I found it very useful because every day, for whatever use may have, carrying your cash, carrying your cards, important info, mail or whatever, you can just have your wallet. And I use this because it's convenient to store my cash. But also, as a candy seller, I need a quick way to put away money, slide it in here, give out change. So I use this wallet to organize my bills from smallest to biggest, and that's the way I'm able to give out change quickly. I also have my ID and also have my card here, but I'm not going to show you guys that. Also, with a lot of things like Crepatec to wipe my shoes in case something gets dirty. So a wallet isn't really something I can't live without, but it definitely makes my life so much easier to have a wallet that organizes all your stuff in your pocket. You don't want to dig through your pockets, especially guys, since they don't have to carry around bags all the time. I know a lot of women's pants don't have pockets. For guys, it's nice to have a wallet just organizing all your stuff. Now, let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, let's move on to the 8th item. And that is, you guys may have guessed it, candy selling. Keep in mind, as I'm moving up the list, this stuff is getting more and more important to me. Now, candy and candy selling in general. First of all, I want to talk a little bit about this. Kit Kat is my favorite chocolate right here. Probably, in my opinion, one of the best, normal chocolates in the world. You know how you have these regular candies, and then you have those fancy stuff, right? I'm not comparing it to the fancy stuff. Like, for a regular chocolate bar, you can find it at any gas station. This is one of the best, in my opinion, all right? You got crispy wafers, regular chocolate, not just this Kit Kat. Kit Kat makes white chocolate, dark chocolate. They have, what's it called? Like green tea. They have a lot of different stuff. They have cheesecake or whatever. They have insane amounts of flavors. That's why I think Kit Kat is one of the best chocolates because they're so diverse. But anyways, not the point, all right? I can't live without Kit Kat. But the main point here is because these 2 items represent me starting candy selling during 8th grade of middle school. Started out with Sour Patch as one of my original items, and it got me going. I saw that people like to buy it. I kept buying to resell it. And the more I kept doing it, I got more interested to it. As you guys can see, I even have a candy dealer shirt on. I ordered from Amazon. If you guys want one, you can DM me. Send me a message on Instagram at SnackGod, and I can show you a link to buy it. But anyways, Sour Patch Kids, guys. This was one of the first items we ever sold. I remember me and my partner distributed them from the big 5-pound bag into little plastic bags, and we would sell them for $1 each, make a little bit of a profit, very, very little at that time, only $3 per every bag we bought. I know, super, super small, but it's what got me started and what got me to make YouTube videos about selling candy. So if I didn't have this, my life would be completely different, 180 degrees all the way around, and that is why I can't live with it. Now, for the 9th item, this item isn't really there because it's not physical, all right? It's basically all the people that like buy from me. So it's all my supporters at school, all my supporters, my family. They're all there, and I'm not gonna say they're an item, but there are things that I can't live without. If I didn't have people who are so nice buying all my stuff, making these connections to help me out whenever I'm in need, I help them back in return. And I have my parents to support my business, support my ambitions, and then in return, we always help each other out because we're family. That's something I can't really live without, and I'm sure many of you guys have that same feeling about your family and your friends too. Now, let's not get into any more talking. This is the last item or thing, but I don't know if you guys may have guessed it. You guys should comment down below right now, pause this video, put what you think the last item may be, all right? It hasn't been mentioned. It's not a materialistic thing. It's not something I can really touch or feel or even, talk to. I can't talk to it, it's not a person. So, ready? This last thing that I cannot live without, number 10, is going to be my YouTube channel. That's right. It means the world to me, all right? When my YouTube channel got put on demonetization and it found out that I was unable to, continue increasing my following and make more money and also build it up an audience, I found that I was really devastated. You guys saw my videos, guys. I was emotional and I was really upset, frustrated at myself of how I made a stupid mistake back then. I put many years of work into this YouTube channel. I've started it in 7th grade and I'm in 11th now. That's 4 years of work I put into this channel, and to see that possibly all go away one day, that really hurt. So it took me a long time to build up to 2.2 thousand subscribers with almost 200,000 views on the channel accumulated. And it's really insane. This has been a huge milestone on me on YouTube, and ironically, I'm talking about YouTube in a YouTube video. So if you guys can see, the reason why this YouTube channel would be number 10 and what I can't live without is because it's my life's work pretty much. Ever since I really started doing many other things than a regular person, not every kid makes a YouTube channel, teaches how to sell candy, and is passionate about it. So this has really changed me around and made me to the person I am today. Well, guys, let's finish this off. If you guys do enjoy this video, please leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below what you thought it was if you guys haven't already. And tell me what you think that you can't live without. And maybe I may make a video reacting to some of the things and giving you guys suggestions on how you can build a YouTube channel. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Then I was happening like what's happening. All odds were against me like Croatia, and I'm racketish. Started off with a camera cause nobody else saw the picture. Times my earnings by 13, get my bank account a bar mitzvah.